much and needs to kind of learn it. So if anybody else is new or it's been a long time since you kind of been back in, you can put a 1 in the chat. Mostly everybody else, if you're returning, it's a 2, but I pretty much all the other names I recognize in terms of people popping in. The only Renee Beckman, I guess. Renee, are you returning? Or is this your first time in? I mean, your first name sounds familiar, but your last name I don't recognize. Um, you can go ahead and turn your mic on if you want, Renee. If not, you can pop a 1 or 2 in the chat. One if
Oh,
you're
hey,
returning.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, Renee.
Yeah, I just started like 2 months ago, and then I'm using it to embed this in emails, and I had to wait for this email warmer to warm stuff up. So I'm kind of like, I
Yeah.
took a pause, and then spent the whole day. Well, I can't tell you how many hours I've spent trying to do these videos. But anyway,
Hmm.
I think I finally got it down, and I do have a couple of questions that I'm having issues with. So
Okay.
when you're ready, let me know.
Yeah. So what you can do, Renee, if you want to just pop those into the chat or the Q&A, and then at the
Okay.
end, the backside, we're going to run through the basics for about 25 minutes, and then
Okay.
we'll do the Q&A in the backside. But what's your industry, Renee?
I have executive recruiting.
Oh, got it. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, we don't want you spending hours in the videos unless you're making a lot of them, which is fine. But if you're only making
No,
2, then no. So,
trying to get the lighting right, trying to get
yeah.
I did finally figure out that, you can just do cuts. I was trying to do it straight through, and then it was like too long. And then I had some other marketing people like, Renee, it's just way too long, like just too much.
Yeah.
So now
Short.
I'm doing the short 30-second, and
uh,
then the link to the bigger one, which is still only a 1.5 minutes, but I'm having problems with that second video showing up. Like
oh,
it's
the
not,
playlist video,
it's
the
not,
play.
the playlist is not showing up, but I don't see what's wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So anyway,
Okay. Yeah, no, we'll run through that. Just
okay.
in the chat,
Thank
and then
you.
because it might be you might be hiding your playlist for some reason, or well, yeah, we'll run through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's stopping me. So yeah.
No more hours on one video though.
Oh my God, Rob,
Get
you
it
have no
out.
idea.
Just get it
No
out.
idea.
Okay, got it. All right, cool. Well, thanks for sharing, Renee, and we'll get you in the backside here in a little bit. Cool. All right, so let's see. I think we have everybody else in here. All right, cool. Let's begin. All right, this sounded like very dramatic. Let's begin. All right, here we go. Let me share my screen. All right, so today, since it's been a while for Sean, and we'll kind of pop back in here. This is a good one kind of to begin with. There's a growth cycle chart that we made up over here a little while back, but it's nice to kind of review every once in a while, just from a use case perspective on the tech. So here is a growth cycle that we've created. So it's got 6 areas, and prospecting, nurturing, closing, client content, lead gen. And one of the tech that relates to kind of each of these in these areas first would be prospecting. So that one-to-one video email outreach, email SMS campaigns, booking link. It's just an example of you're recording a nice video one-to-one to someone, and we'll show you the 2 different styles that have worked pretty well. And then it's just about putting a face to the name. Very simple outreach makes a difference. And then when someone sees it, they click on, your nice animated GIF, which you'll see in a second. They get to your landing page and then click on your booking link. So it's a nice way to do it, that one-to-one. The nurturing aspect, screen videos are great. So sharing articles, sharing websites, you're the bubble of knowledge on the page, really providing value instead of just sending someone a link to an article. Why not be on the article physically on that page, walking someone through something? Way more powerful. And then the closing aspect of it, when someone's almost there, at the 1 yard line, using the desktop app is a nice screen recorder to a document walkthrough, a contract, share websites of testimonials and case studies to really kind of hammer home the point of why, they should be working with you. The client com part, really about once someone kind of goes over the line, that relationship that starts next, continuing that with videos, sending them to them. Hey, just want to send you this, by the way, if you're in our dashboard, that kind of more workman type stuff. And then the content mining, getting those testimonials, case studies, and reviews. We'll go over the strategy for that. There's a cool little button called Reply with Video, which is really good for video testimonials, and then how to record videos to get reviews on the different sites within your industry. And then the last part is lead gen. So a lot of the social media stuff, we have a specific strategy that we use that we'll share as well that you can do yourself, which is pretty cool. So now let's jump over into the Dubb dashboard here. So when you're inside the Dubb dashboard, this is where you'd be when you're logged in. A couple areas of help. If you do need help, down over here to the bottom right is our intercom system down here. So we click here, You can send the team a direct message, and live real human beings will get back to you within. This can be anywhere from I've seen as low as 10, but as high as 30. So depending on the time frame. You can also do some self-help in here. You can put some keywords in, Chrome extension, editing, emails, bulk sends, whatever you want. You'll typically get an article, usually some screen grabs, and a video as well sometimes that Darius has done. So that's down over here to the bottom right. And then as far as the videos go, so when you make a Dubb video and you send it out, it's going to be a 3-second repeating loop, an animated GIF of what that video is. The first 3 seconds are going to keep repeating. So when we send these things out, we really want to pay a close attention to the different styles that really work well over the years. One is one just like this. So this is one where I used a virtual background. I was recording on my webcam inside the Dubb website, which I'll show you in a second. And all I did was just take a screenshot, put it behind me. And then all I did too was a little wave, a little point back to the camera, just to bring the GIF to life. Because when you send these videos out, they're not just a link, they're something like this. So we want to give the person context and we want to make it interesting. So Sarah knows this video is about her because I have her image behind me. And I'm not staying still or anything. I'm a little smile, a little turn, makes a difference. And then when someone clicks on this, that's when they're going to be taken to the customized landing page. It'll have your branding, playlist videos, buttons. So it's all about getting someone to go from here to there, and we want to give them as much context as we can. Now, there's another style that you can do, which is one of these that people have used over the years. It's just simply grabbing the Dubb mobile app, and there's a little button on the mobile app, a little whiteboard area where you can type something in. And all I'm doing is just bringing it up to the camera. See how there's some motion to it? It's not starting right there. There's some movement that keeps repeating, and it has that person's name. So whether you're doing this or you're doing this when you're recording on the basic webcam, those are two nice styles to kind of break through the noise in terms of really getting something noticed. Now, if we want to replicate either one of those, if we're inside the dashboard here, we're going to go right up here to the top to the basic recorder. We're going to click here, and it's going to open up our webcam. Now, if I go down here, I'm just going to click virtual background. Now I'm going to go down here, click your photos, and click upload. And this is where I can upload into this area any screenshots I have from my computer. So again, profiles work really good, which are right here. You can also do company websites. Maybe within your industry, you're on a company's website and you're like, hey, this is Rob. I wanted to send you this quick article. I saw your Who We Are section. I want to talk to you about the synergy we have between what we're doing. It doesn't have to be the Who We Are. It could be any part of a person's website or a company's website that you're reaching out to. They're going to get context because they know whatever's over your shoulder is most likely what the video is going to be about, unless it's a clickbait, which you don't want. And then if you want to share an article with someone, in this case, it's just a market update in real estate, but it could be any article that you want to share, which brings value to that person that you're sharing it with. You could also do, obviously, in real estate properties, super easy. You just put a property behind you. Hey, I know you're interested in this, one of those kind of deals. But it's just about context. So no matter what you're doing, have something behind you if you decide to use the virtual background that will give someone context. Now, if you don't want to use the virtual background, or maybe you did a bunch of those videos and you want to switch up the style, the phone one that I showed earlier, this is how you would do that. So you would grab the Dubb mobile app, get it on your phone. This is the home area of the mobile app. There's going to be that button right up here at the top right, this little square button with the lines on it. Tap it there. Whoops, button. Okay, this one here, tap it there, and it's going to open up a typing area. So now you can type those short, punchy messages. The name has always worked really good over the years. But if you have something, hey, you seen these rates, or hey, thought about this, those work well too. But again, little smile, little lean in, one of these goes a long way because that's what's going to keep repeating. So whether you're using this when you're recording on the webcam or you have the virtual background, those are two good styles and strategies. The recordings across Dubb all have teleprompter options up here at the top. So if you do want to use one, you're going to click into the white area at the top, and then you can go right over to scripting if you want to. It says create new script, or you can choose a script that you already have saved. In this case, I'm going to put the title of the script in at the top. There it is right there. And now it's going to drop down. Now, my speed is about 174. I can go up and down on this. I can hit the play button, see if I like the speed, and then make the adjustments. I can back the text off, or I can zoom the text in. So one of the main reasons you want to think about using teleprompter, if you haven't already, once you get used to it, it's actually pretty fun. It's really good for staying efficient. So you're not rabbit holing down these different things and ballooning out a 30-second video to like a minute and a half. And you're able to get specific points, whether the percentages, numbers, or phrasing that you really want to have right. Maybe you're just saying this in the best way possible. Why not have the words right in front of you? You could bullet point a list instead of having it exactly written, but you've got to be really disciplined about coming back to the point. It's easy just to kind of keep talking about something. So this would keep you pretty efficient. Now, from a physical perspective, arm's length away, I'm going to read out of the top line of the teleprompter as the words float up, and this is what this would look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button down the bottom if I want to stop the recording, take a break, get ready again, hit resume, keep going. If I want to delete this video completely, I'll hit the red X, and I'll always ask you, are you sure? I'm gonna hit no. If I want to save this video into Dubb, it's the blue check mark, and that will save it into Dubb. So basic recorder, really nice way to get the videos out there, put a face to the name, the way a lot of people usually start recording their videos, especially when they're first learning Dubb, but might be a style they use for a lot in general. So that's right here. Now, nurturing aspect, screen recording, sharing stuff like that. That's going to be our screen recorder stuff. So let's pop over here to LinkedIn. I'm going to pull up this other one here as well. So let's just say you want to share a web-based website, right? Like maybe I want to share this article here with someone. So instead of sending them just a link, I want to be part of the page. If I was going to reach out to Ruben here on LinkedIn, I'm going to be part of the page. So we're going to use what's called the Chrome extension. It's a browser-based screen recorder. And I'm going to give you two examples. So first one's going to be right over here. Let's just say I want to share this article. Now, remember, when we make these videos, it's a repeating 3-second loop at the beginning. And also, what does the GIF look like? Like, what's interesting? So for this one, let me just slide this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to open up the Chrome extension right up here at the top. This little button here, and now I'm on the screen. Shape is not good. I don't want to be a circle because this website is more angular. It's got a big square below me. So you want to check out the content that you're sharing on these sites and see what it looks like aesthetically. So I'm going to come down here inside the Chrome, and I'm going to change my webcam shape to square. Now I want to move myself because I don't like the placement here. I'm blocking the title pretty much of the article. So I'm going to hit record, and I'm only hitting record just so I can physically move myself. Okay. So now I can move anywhere I want. So I'm going to put myself right inside here, line the lines up. So now it looks like I'm part of the article almost. So when I send this video out, hey, this is Rob. I wanted to send you this mortgage article right here. Give a little point up like that. So the repeating GIF will be this, one of these, and it looks like I'm part of it. Good placement, good shape. So something to think about when you get to share these things. Check out the site where you are. Does the shape look good? Does the placement look good? Now, if I was reaching out on LinkedIn, I'm going to open up Chrome up here at the top again. Placement's good. I'm right in the middle, but I'm the wrong shape because LinkedIn uses circles for their profile. I want to match that. So I'm going to come down here, circle. I could change my size. Medium is okay, but I'm still blocking a lot of stuff. If I go large, I'm really blocking a lot. So I like to stay small, let someone see the story on the page with me. And then when I record, I have a button that'll make myself bigger if I want to make a point. Now from here inside the webcam right here, I have some options. I can click this button right over here and just use my headshot if I don't want to be on camera. I could click it again and just do an audio walkthrough of the page. But for when you first meet someone, it's really great to be live. It's really about that first impression. Now, I'm also going to use the annotation tool. This is a little drawing tool we can use when we do this. If I wanted to, I could use the teleprompter. I can open it up right over here. This one's slightly different than the other one you just saw. I'm going to choose my script. I'm going to zoom my text in like this. And then I'm going to click scroll while recording. Here's my speed, so I can choose the speed that I want. I know that I want to go pretty quick. I can grab the side here, do a little bit of this if I want to. And then I can physically move this wherever I want. So if I had like a external webcam arm that was kind of coming in front of the screen, I could kind of line it up behind it. In this case, my camera's at the top, internal laptop camera at the top. So I'm going to move it up north. And then when I hit record here, I want to leave a little bit of space between the browser and the tab so I can tap this and bring it forward. If I try to go full screen on my browser, it's going to hide my teleprompter tab and I won't be able to tap it to bring it forward. I have kind of a wide gap here. I could grab the edge and do one of these, just kind of bring it up like that so it's a little bit closer. But, you know, as long as there's something there where you can just tap it, you're good. I also have the ability to do current tab or full screen. So full screen's cool. It gets the entire thing. I like the desktop app better for that. Current tab's great. So on current tab, when you record, it'll be a nice clean cut of this page. It won't have any of the open tabs above. So it won't see any of that. So it'll just be this page here. Now, when I hit record, here's an example of what this would look like. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Start your profile over here on LinkedIn. And I wanted to send you this quick video because there's some important things I want to point out to you within your profile that I think are worth chatting about. So all I did there was little wave, little point. That's going to be the repeating motion. Ruben's going to see his background, his imaging, all works great for the GIF. And then I go down here to the menu bar to the bottom right, and I click full screen because now I want to talk to him directly. Whenever you're sharing these articles or videos or doing outreach on LinkedIn here, if you want to make a point about something, why not go from here to here and make the point? Much more dynamic because you can take over, they're not looking at anything else, they're listening to you and then go back to where you are. You also can physically move around, scroll, do what you want. You can hit the pause button. Pause button will be like your best friend. Say something, I'm not sure what to say next. Oh, okay, I'm gonna hit pause. Or you maybe just want to take a break for a second. Use the pause button. You can also bounce around between tabs. So if I have my tabs organized at the top, I can do something cool like this. I could say, hey, Ruben, listen, I don't know if you've seen these mortgage rates, but let me show you this really quick. Hit one of the tabs at the top, and the recording will follow me over to this page. Say, Ruben, look at this stuff right here. Start talking about that. And then, hey, have you heard about Dubb? These guys are great. And then pop right over here to LinkedIn, and I'm back over here. So if you do have them organized in terms of what you want to say within your messaging, you can completely do that, and it makes it pretty dynamic. As far as the annotation tool, this is great to use to the left. You can come over here, you can use some arrows to point some things out. You can do some underlining. You can do some circles. You can do some text on screen. You can do numbering. And all this stuff here, when you use it, will stay sticky where it is. So I can scroll here and it will stay right there. You can also delete the annotations by clicking the clear down the bottom and you're good. So using yourself where you're moving yourself around, going to full screen when you want to make a point, using the annotation tools when you want to point something out, flipping to other tabs if you want to. These are great ways to make this really interesting for the person and keep their attention as well, along with informing them. So this is the Chrome extension. When you're thinking about sharing a website, this is one of the best ways to do it. I'm going to click the check mark down at the bottom right. It's going to save this video into Dubb. And now I'm going to show you the desktop app. The desktop app is another version of a screen recorder we have. Right up here at the top, you get a lot of options here. You can do screen recording, webcam, you can do all kinds of stuff. But let's look at screen recording. I'm going to click it here. Here it is on the screen. Now, let's look at some of the similarities. Does it have an annotation tool? Yes. Does it have a teleprompter? Yes. Does it have your webcam? Yes. But here are some differences. So this red slash that's through this line, through this little box over here, if I was to hit record right now, I would be recording my entire desktop, the whole thing. But if I get rid of that red slash, now if I hit the drop down, I have some border options in here. So this is a 9:16. So if I wanted to do a social media vertical video, I could just crunch my internet browser, throw this over the top of it, and now I'm making a vertical video for social media. If I wanted to do something for YouTube, I could click 16:9, and now I have a YouTube orientation border that I want. If I wanted to do something custom, or maybe I have a document pulled up or a contract or a slideshow, or maybe there's a certain part of the website I want to get and nothing else, I can crop like this around anything I want to crop around, which makes it very, very flexible and pretty cool. As far as the bubble here, I have the ability to move around before I hit record. With Chrome, you have to hit record first to move. I have a virtual background inside of my bubble here, which is different than the Chrome. The only reason I have this virtual background inside here is because within the desktop app, I can record from my webcam, like we saw in the beginning of the training today when I was, doing the webcam recording. I can do the same thing inside the desktop. I just chose virtual background. Also from within here, I can navigate in here. I can zoom in if I want to get really dramatic about something. Listen, you really got to listen to this point. Or if I don't like the background and I don't have the virtual background on, I can just come in closer to kind of crop out the background. I can also physically move myself up, down, side to side. I can change the shapes here. This one has a phone shape one, which is different than the Chrome. And I can also grab the sides, make myself a little bigger, a little if I wanted to, things like that. So very flexible in terms of a lot of the stuff that you can do. Now, when I hit record here, here's going to be another major difference. So now I'm recording a video. I can pause and resume this for video just like anything else with our recordings. But when I hit the check mark, I'm not saving this into Dubb. What's happening is I've just recorded a physical clip. So the desktop app records in clips. The Chrome extension is one video you pause and resume. The desktop app is like a little movie you're putting together with all the movie scenes. So you have the ability from this point right here to drag and drop a video from your computer. If you have an MP4 and you want to make it part of the story, click here and you can just drag and drop or just select a video you already have saved, and here's our avatar video. And I can physically move these clips around, so I don't have to record chronologically. I can do the ending, the middle, whatever I want, because I can move them around. I also can click the three-dot menu and I can download each individual one, save them to my computer if I want, and I can delete individual ones that I don't like. I also have the ability to hit record screen. So down here at the bottom, it says record screen, record webcam. If I click record screen, it's going to take me right back to where I was, but I have the ability to choose my borders again. Maybe this one, I want to go portrait. So I'm going to hit record now. Not that you really want to switch up the styles when you're doing this, just an example. I could crunch my browser, do this version right here, hit save, and now that version is in here as well as a clip. If I go down to the bottom and hit record webcam, it brings me on a webcam. I can do a webcam clip. Maybe I want this to be my opening. I could do one of these. Hey, it's Rob, blah, 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 do my thing. And then I can hit save. And now maybe this is my opening here that I'm going to move towards the beginning. Or it could be my ending clip. A lot of flexibility. And then when I'm done, I hit done recording. It's going to merge all of our clips into one video. And I can do a quick little edit right here, download the MP4, and then upload it into Dubb. Now, we added a recent feature to the desktop app called Dubb Narrator, which is pretty great to use. So if I was back over here, let's say on this site right here, and I wanted to share this article, as we saw before, I could click the Chrome extension, I'm making my video. I could click the desktop app, click record screen, boom, I'm right here, same thing. I could just change my border here, I'll go 16:9, and now I want to do the video, same thing. But what if I wanted to play a pre-recorded video inside my bubble? I didn't want to hit record and do it live like I'm doing now. I want to do a pre-recorded video. That's Dubb Narrator. Now, what I would do is I'd open up the desktop app again. Here's our menu bar. I would select Narrator Video right here. And that's going to take me to my video library. And I'm going to search within my video library, Narrator. Now, all these videos that you see right here, I recorded directly to the webcam with the teleprompter. And I just focused on delivering the content. So I'm going to select this one here, and there it is on the screen. There's a pre-recorded version of me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hit record, and all I have to do is just relax and scroll. And the pre-recorded version of me is going to do all the talking.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of useful information.
So you can do all that stuff. So basically, you can do any pre-recorded video. It doesn't have to be you talking. It could be a pre-recorded video you want to have in there. But if you do the pre-record before of the content, you just have to scroll around wherever you want to go, and you know what you're saying, so you know where you're going to scroll. So it just gives you the option, if you want to sit back and relax and kind of scroll, you have the option to do that with Dubb Narrator. Now, the desktop app in general, the clip recording that we've done there, is secondary to the mobile app. So the mobile app came out first in terms of the ability to record in clips. Then the desktop app kind of piggybacked on top of that. So I'm going to show you right now the mobile app in terms of what it can do. But it is the original clip recorder, our mobile app. So there is the home screen of the mobile app. And I'm going to start by clicking the blue camera icon in the middle of the screen down there at the bottom. When I select that there, it's going to open up my camera. And now I have the ability to choose a time down here if I want to. It's defaulted for 1 minute. You can't go beyond 10. And the reason we set up these different frames here is because maybe you want to do a 15-second video and don't want to go over it. Maybe it's 30. Maybe it's an ad you want to do that's that time frame. Now, to record a video, you're going to tap the circle down the bottom, or you can hold it with your thumb or finger and release. I'm going to tap, and now I'm recording a clip. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. Here's the timer at the top, the timer at the bottom. I'm going to tap it again, and there's my physical clip that I've just recorded. I'm going to hit record again because I want to have a couple clips in my queue. There it is. There's my second clip. So to move these clips around, all you have to do is take your finger, hold one for about a second, and slide it. So you can keep sliding the order around. So again, you don't have to record chronologically, just like the desktop app. I could do the middle, the end, whatever I want. I can physically move them. I can delete the clip by hitting the little X down here at the bottom. It'll ask you, are you sure? I can also tap each clip, and when I tap it, I can delete with the red delete button, or I can trim. And if I click edit, it's going to give me the ability to add royalty-free music from a whole library we have. You can do text overlay if you'd like to. You can do a voiceover. You can speed up the action. All these options are right from within each clip as well. Now, to flip our camera around, if we want to do that, it's going to be right up here to the top right, if we want to just physically show something in front of us. We also have countdown timers up here to the right. So if you tap this here, you can do a 3-second countdown, a 10-second countdown. I'm going to tap the 3, and this is what it would look like. I'm going to hit record now. And here we go, just like that. Get yourself ready, and you're recording your clip. If you want to take that off, you've got to click back over here and click none. Otherwise, it will do that every time you record a clip, which is totally fine. If that's what you want it to do, perfect. Right here is our teleprompter off to the right. I'm going to click it here. We're going to search for our script just like we did before towards the top. We're going to click into the white area at the top. I'm going to look for my script. Now I'm going to put this on auto scroll. Here's the speed. So like all the teleprompters you've seen so far, you choose a speed and you let it go. You can adjust the speed up or down between 1 and 10. I can hit the play button to see how fast the speed is, see if I like it. If not, obviously I can make the adjustments either up or down. And if I want to edit this script, there's a pencil icon right here to the right. I can click that there, go in, make some changes on the fly, click it again, and it's saved. Now, when I hit record here, arm's length is pretty good, maybe a slight tilt to the phone. You read out of the top line of the teleprompter, let the words flow up just like this we talked about earlier. But if you find that your eyes are cheating and they're looking down, searching for the words, okay? It's kind of like one of those things like, don't look, don't look, don't look, and then you look. But if you find yourself doing that, you can take the guardrails here and you can slide it up. So it doesn't matter if your eyes drop down because there's only a couple lines. It's not going to matter. It'll keep your eyes right where they need to be. But if you're not having an issue with it, no problem. Just leave it where it's at. Now, this is auto scroll, the speed, but I can change this. I can do something that's called auto track. And auto track will be when I speak the words of the script, it will highlight the words and it will go at the pace that I want to go at. So if I go slower, it will go slower. If I go faster, it'll go faster, but it will highlight the words as I'm reading them. That's auto track. So if we want to see this, we're going to click over here to the little gear icon to the left. We're going to click that there. Auto track is right here. We were using auto scroll, which is the one that's on right now, the speed, but we're going to switch to auto track. I'm going to tap it here. And now when I hit record, you'll see the difference. Don't know what to say for your video? Use a teleprompter. No need to guess what you're going to say. You'll know what you're going to say because the words will be right in front of you. And then it highlights it and goes. So it's kind of a cool way to do it. So just if you want to decide which one, just select each one, try both, see which one you like better. If you want to close the teleprompter, just tap the X at the top and it'll close. If you want to add a video to the queue down here, so remember with the desktop app, we could add a video from our computer. Same thing here. We can tap the folder icon to the right, and that will open up our photo video area. And you just choose the video that you want, and you can drop it right down in here and then move it around wherever you want to move it around. This button right here is our screen recorder. So just like when you swipe down your phone, hit record to record your screen on your phone, you can do the same thing here. This is our filter button right below that. So if I tap this here, this is more fun. You can do some skin smoothing, you can do some black and white, you can do some different effects, different colors that we have in here, different feels to the tone, all that kind of stuff. I look kind of yellow here. But yeah, just do whatever you want. Those are more fun, if anything else, in terms of trying to, get a little scroll stopping going on. Right here is our picture-in-picture. So if you do want to flip your camera around, if you're doing a property walkthrough in real estate, or maybe you want to just show something in a different way on your computer screen, or you want to show something physically in front of you, you can be part of the story by doing this. I'm going to tap this here. And then when I hit record, now I'm on the screen with whatever I'm showing. So I could be like, hey, check this out right over here. Or hey, look at this right here. I can make myself bigger, or I can make myself smaller if I want to. Again, I can move around. Lots of cool choices. So instead of just flipping your camera around, why not be part of what you're showing when you're talking about it? So that's what picture-in-picture is. And the last one down here is the virtual background. So remember in the beginning of the training when we were recording on our basic website recorder in Dubb, you could put something behind you, like a person's profile. It could be an article you want to share, a company's website, again, about giving context. You can do the same thing here. So on your phone, you would just screenshot someone's profile, article, property if you're in real estate, whatever it is. And then you're going to go right down here to the bottom right and click virtual background. And then you're going to select OK, and then go to your folder in your phone, select the photo that you want, and do one of these. Hey, this is Rob. I wanted to send you this quick article. Hey, this is Rob. I want to send you this quick property. Hey, I saw your profile here. I want to talk to you a little bit about this. One of those deals. And that's what you can do there. And then when you're done recording, when you're ready to combine all of these clips into one video, you're going to select the blue button at the top. It's going to combine them all into one video, and then you can download one to your phone and you'd upload one into Dubb. And that's the mobile app. A lot of really cool functionality that the team has added. And it's a great way to really, the cameras on the phones are pretty amazing. So Whether you're just at your desk or at home or whatever, and you want to set up a little selfie stick and do it, whether it's horizontal or vertical, those are nice ways to record. So now that we have a video recorded, it's saved into Dubb. Now we need to do some customizing. So I'm going to share my screen here, and this is what this would look like. So when we save a video into Dubb, it's going to take you to a page that looks just like this. And this is the Dubb edit page. Now, if we want to see what this video looks like on a landing page, I'm going to select the little preview button off to the right. It's going to open it up in a new window. And there's our video that we recorded earlier on the Chrome extension. Now, this is called in Dubb terms a preset. That's our term for customized landing page. It's going to have your logo at the top left, an image behind the video player, playlist videos. They're going to play right after the video that you've created. You have buttons down here where someone can take an action. But the important things about the playlist videos is, this personal video I made for Ruben, this enables you not to repeat yourself 10,000 times when you have a playlist video. So the playlist video, the one we have right after this, is a 2-minute trailer about Dubb. So I wouldn't go more than, 2 minutes, 90 seconds. That's plenty. But when you're reaching out to someone, you don't have to say everything that you're going to do. Let the video come right after that, explain it. You can focus on the personal, like, hey, Ruben, it's great to reach out to you. Listen, Dubb's going to increase your business 30 to 300%. Check out this next video where I talk about who I've worked with, what I can do for you. And if you like what you hear, you can book a time with me below. And much shorter, much to the point. You don't have to repeat all the great things that you do because you record a video one time with all that stuff, and then it'll play right after. And then down below here are the call to action buttons. What do you want someone to do once they're done watching this video? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to view a case study? Do you want them to visit another website? Do you want them to fill out a physical form below? Do you want a link to an external form? Do you want them to download a document? So there's a lot of options for them to have. I wouldn't have, a ton of buttons, but I would definitely from left to right have the ones that are most important. So book a time is probably the #1 button in sales, but you can have whatever you need to there in terms of that next action. Now, if you're trying to get video testimonials, one of the best ways to do this is right down here with reply with video. So if I was going to send a video out and I want to get a video testimonial from someone that we worked with, it would be something like this. Hey, Ina, this is Rob. Listen, thank you so much for using Dubb. We absolutely appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access and let us know what was business like before Dubb, after Dubb. What have you enjoyed about our process? So whatever questions you normally ask your clients when you want those testimonials, just ask them in the video. And when they send that video back to you, that's when you're going to put it in the playlist right here. And that's the combination that works really, really well in terms of setting this up. Now, if you're trying to get reviews, okay, so with us, reviews for us, the review sites that work really well for us are G2, Trustpilot, there's a bunch of them. But within your industries, if you have review sites like Google Reviews or whatever it is, and you want to get reviews from someone, same kind of idea. You make the video, hey, this is Rob. Listen, it would love mean the world to us if we get a review below. Click on the links below to leave the reviews of the different sites below. And then all you can do is just have the buttons below the video, and that'll take them to the different review sites where they can leave a review. So it's same kind of theory there in terms of doing that. But the whole idea behind this page, this customized landing page called a preset, is your branding, videos to learn more, buttons to take an action. So back over here on this page, the edit page, there's a button right here in the middle called presets. So when I select this here, there's a number of presets we use. It's just a little example of them when we do our outreach. So when you think about your audience, like if I was in real estate and I had buyers and sellers and I represented both, I would want a preset page for buyers, one for sellers. In recruitment, I would want one for employers and one for candidates if I worked with both. If I was in consulting and coaching, I would have the different verticals. Maybe I have enterprise as one area, small business as another, and then all the ones within there. It's really about just looking at your audience and segmenting them into different parts so you can speak to them directly with these different preset pages. Whether, the specific buttons, the specific videos, that really speaks to them directly. If you're doing a live event, if you're doing a webinar, why not have a preset that invites them to that? Have a little video on the page. Hey, listen, you want to register for our webinar? Click below and stuff like that. So now when you're on a paid plan with us, most of you hear about this done where you have an optimization call. We meet you in Zoom. We help you set these pages up. We go over here to assets and say, okay, let's get your buttons set up, your call to action buttons. Okay, let's get your presets set up. And then you can get moving right out of the gate. If you subscribe to Dubb and you haven't had that setup call yet, just shoot an email over to support@Dubb or use the intercom system down to the bottom right that I showed you in the beginning and just say, I'd like my setup call. Now, in here, you'll see where it says no activity yet, because we haven't sent this video anywhere, right? But we have the ability to get a whole bunch of stuff here. So I can uncheck the ones that I don't want, but maybe I want info on CTA clicks, video replies, page views, video views, who's opened it, when did they open it, what's the watch rate, what percentage has the person watched of the video? Because if they watch 0, 1, 10, 50, 100, those are all different messages when you follow up, and you're actually following up with specifics, which is more important not only for you, but also for the person listening. Because if you know the content of the video you sent and they saw the first half, hey, listen, thanks for watching the first half. I know you learned about this. Let me talk to you a little bit about what you missed and bring some value with that. And that way you have reason to reach back out and saying, hey, I'm just following up. It's obvious you're following up. We also have an editing tab. So when you save a video here into Dubb, you have an editing area where if you want to come in here and do some editing, you absolutely can. If you mess up on the editing, you can always download the original up here at the top and then just click replace video. You also have analytics. We have a little digital coach called Kyra. So when you make these videos, it's going to give you feedback on cadence, positivity. Are you being repetitive? Are you using your filler words? How's your jargon, profanity, empathy, all this kind of cool stuff so that it can help you repeat and get better. If you're on a team, you can actually share this stuff with the team where they can see the results, and maybe someone can pick up on it and be like, oh, I'm going to maybe work on my cadence there. But this is all about having a page that someone lands on. They get more information. They have the ability to take an action with a button. And that's what this is about. Now, if I want to send the video out, we recorded the video, we have it on a preset. Now we need to send this out. So if I come over here to Gmail as an example, I'm going to open up a compose window, and best practices is here. You always want to have the word video in the subject line. So really helps with the opens. You don't see that a lot still, which is kind of crazy, but less than 5% of the world we think sends videos like this anyway. People send videos. Yeah, I send a video. I drop a YouTube link in an email, but that doesn't really count. It is technically sending a video, but then they're caught in the wilderness wild. They don't see the GIF, all that good stuff. So you definitely want to have the word video. Let it be the first thing someone reads. And then within the body of the email, I just have one sentence here as an example, but you could have a little paragraph. I wouldn't write too much because that's the point of sending the video. Plus, you don't want to push the GIF down. You want someone to see it when they first open it up. Now, there's a couple ways to add this. So in Gmail and in Outlook 365, there is a little Dubb button integration. So when you have the Chrome extension and it's logged in and all that good stuff, you can click on this button here and it'll give you some options. So I could click webcam right here. I could literally be inside Gmail and just inside Compose and record something from my webcam. I could do a screen recorder, upload. Here's my video library. Here's the video that we just recorded. I'm going to select that video. I would put the email of the person I'm sending it to get that tracking. And then I can add some personalization text, and then I would insert the video. That's one way to do it. The other way is back over here on the creation page, you have a little share and send button. So whenever you save a video into Dubb, it will always be off to the right over here. So you click here, put the email in for the tracking of the person you're sending it to. And then if I do want to add a little banner text at the top, I can do one of these, click copy for email. Now it's copied, and then it's just a copy and paste, just like that. And there it is right there. And that's what you want someone to see. Now, if you're doing your LinkedIn outreach, I would wait until you actually connect with someone first before you send them a video. If you try to send a video with a connection request, it will only show up as a link and they might not watch it. So it seems like most people connect. And once they connect, click message down here at the bottom, and then you can put a video right in here and they'll see that animated GIF. And that's really what you want to see. You don't want them to see just that link. Now, in terms of sending, maybe you have a CRM that you really like. Maybe you have a third-party sender like a MailChimp or Constant Contact, or you have a CRM like a HubSpot, a Salesforce, a Go High Level, a Chime, whatever it is. We have a ton of integrations with a lot of companies like that. So if you do have your workflows set up within one of these CRMs or third-party senders, great. The reason we have the integration is you can just drop a Dubb video in there and send it out from within there. If you don't have a CRM or you're looking to switch, Dubb is its own CRM. You can come right over here to the left under CRM, upload your contacts with a CSV file, do tasks, deals, tags, all that good stuff. We also have automation available. This is through our Pro Plus plan. This is something that Darius teaches where you can send out automated workflows that'll go out, and you can have some kind of time delay in between these messages. Maybe a video goes out on a Monday, another one doesn't go out till like a Wednesday. And then you can always create different actions where if someone does something with a trigger, if they click on a CTA button, they get a certain video. If they just viewed the page, if they watch the video, all these different kind of choose your own adventure kind of stuff that you can make happen. From an AI perspective, we've added quite a few things. So right here in the middle of the dashboard, if you've been using like a chat GPT, we have the open AI here called Ira, but we added something that's really neat. So we added this little profile option over here to the right. So if you were just getting into Dubb and you were just, got a Dubb account, it would force you to fill this out. And the reason we do that is because it's the best way to get results and it's the best writing. So what you would do is click here. I already have a profile created. You can create a number of different profiles. I just have a little sales one here. It'll say create profile. You click that, and then this is what it would look like. You get this little questionnaire. It's going to learn about you. So when you scroll down here, you can just float over the tooltip, and it'll give you some examples of this. It'll ask you all these different questions, your unique selling, your definition of success for your clients. It'll also ask you your preferred tone of communication. This is all great because it's learning about you and what you do and how you communicate. And then if you select the charm method down here, this is an acronym we came up with where charm stands for a few different things. And this is about the structure of the writing. Charm stands for capture their interest, highlight the problem, address the solution, reinforce with social proof, and motivate to take action. So that will be the structure that the AI uses when it writes something for you. So now if we go back here, we have our profile created. Ira knows about who you are, what you do, knows about your tone of communication, has a structure set up. So when you come in here to the prompts and you choose the one that you want, I'm going to say just this one right here. Then you add in what you want to add here. So write copy for a sales call on why video is the best for sales communication. It is much better. Probably not the best sentence I've ever written, but let's see. There we go. All right, and then you're going to choose a length here and then click submit. And then it's going to apply the structure that we just talked about. It knows my answers. So down here, imagine captivating your prospects in seconds with personalized, authentic communication. Video is your magic wand. So that's a good hypey opening, right? It captures their interest. Then we've got to mention what the problem is, right? The challenge. Traditional text-based messages often get lost in the noise, lacking the personal touch that builds lasting relationships. Okay, what's the solution? Video allows you to convey emotion, clarity, and value in the ways that your text simply cannot match. At Dubb, right? Dubb's the solution. And now what about social proof? We've got to reinforce that. Our method is proven by hundreds of glowing testimonials and positive reviews from satisfied clients. Now we need a call to action. Book a time in my calendar or send me a video reply today. So the charm method structure has been applied, and all the different things in here, like when it says book a time in my calendar and send me a video reply, that's specific to me because I put that in when I was answering the questions. That could be give you a call, it could be send you an email, whatever you decide to be. And once this is done, you can actually preview this in a voice. I can click this here and it'll just read it back to you if you want to
Imagine captivating your prospects in seconds with personalized.
And then if you want to import this to scripts, you can click import to scripts and it will save it right over here under assets to scripts. You can import this to a voice video. So I could click this here and say, you know what? I don't feel like being on camera today. What's another option? Well, you could do this. You could upload a photo off to the right over here. Mine's just my profile pic, but it could be anything you want. And then you could select a voice down here to read the script that you have right here. And when I hit preview, you're going to see this little waveform action, like a little wave come across as the voice speaks. And this is what this would look like.
Imagine captivating your prospects in seconds with personal.
So what someone will see is, you know how when you recorded the video, it's the first 3 seconds, that animated GIF that keeps repeating. They'll see that photo, but they'll see a repeating waveform action of like a wave. That's what they'll see in terms of that. Now you can also do this. You could import this script to an avatar video. So when I select that, it's going to take us over here where we have a whole library of avatars that we've created. You can also create your own. You come right up here at the top, click create. You can't do a dog or a cat or a lizard or anything like that. It's too bad, but you can't do that. Create your own person, click create, and then you would just choose a voice from over here. Your script has already been loaded. Preview the voice, create the video. Takes a little while to create. You'll get the little notification lines of creating the video, uploading this, ready to go, and then it's done. The use case so far for Ava here would be if you're doing an email campaign out and she could reach out on your behalf and say, hey, this is Ava. Listen, Rob would love to speak to you whenever you have a moment. Click a time in his calendar below. You can also have Ava walk through a screen video, which works as well. So back over here, when I was showing everybody Dubb Narrator, right? If we go up here and we open up Dubb Narrator again inside the desktop app, that was the video of me. Remember I was in here, I put narrator, and it was a whole bunch of videos of me, different narrator videos that I've done. Well, I also wrote a script for Ava. So Ava could actually walk someone through something. I don't have to do it either. I could click this here. And now when I hit record, we're going to hear Ava walk someone through this site instead of myself as a pre-recorded video.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to.
And there you go, just like that. So those would be the use cases there. So the AI is just going to continually get better and better and better and better and better. And eventually, you know, there are some companies out there like HeyGen and things like that that can change your lips of your photo. We could upload your photo, but we want to get the voice matching right before we do stuff like that. So that'll probably be the next version of it. Okay, so let's pop into here into the chat and see what we have going on here. Okay. Kyan, can I connect Facebook or Instagram with Dubb? I found this in my settings. You know, as far as the connecting Facebook with Dubb, that would just be the social link, right? As far as sending something there, the link wise, I think.
That's right. Right.
Okay. So it would just be dropping the video into there. Okay. Do we have a support article on that one? I think we do, right?
Yeah, we do have a support article on how to share the video in
Okay.
socials. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll pop that in there. And then Mary, one tech is challenging in my world. I have a when you take them. Mary, do you want to turn your mic on just for a second? What was the challenge that you had? If Mary is still here? Hey, Mary. Mary, can you hear me okay?
I don't know. I downloaded the app, but all I see is the regular dashboard. Are they one and the same or are they two separate?
You mean the Dubb mobile app?
No, the desktop app.
The desktop app. So you're seeing, let me share my screen. Okay, so let me just open this up. Do you have a PC or a Mac, Mary?
Windows 11.
Oh, okay. So with a Mac, it's up at the top. I think, you know, the PC, it's at the bottom, little D symbol.
Button, right?
Yeah, bottom. Yeah. So if you click on the D, it'll bring up this right here. So if I click to say screen video, right? So here it is right here. And let's say if I close it, I'm just done with it. There's another menu that'll pop up as well. It's the same thing though. It's just in two different spots. It just looks
Yeah,
like
I saw that thing.
Yeah.
But where is the actual app again? I'm trying to follow you.
Yeah. So I think on mine, if this wasn't here, right? If this was closed, right?
Well,
I
first
have
of all, Rob, excuse me. Am I on the dashboard to find this?
No, so I'm just in my here's my browser right here, right? So I'm not in the dashboard. I'm not in the Dubb dashboard or anything.
I should get out of the dashboard.
Yep, just get out of there. And then physically on your desktop, there should be a little D symbol for you down the bottom. You could click that and then select whatever you want. Or
When I hit that D, I get that dashboard again.
you're saying you get the Dubb dashboard, like you're
Yes.
getting
I think she's getting the dashboard from the desktop app. So if you close or minimize that, Rob, and go to the
Yep.
Dubb desktop app.
Yep.
Yeah, you no, not that one. Yeah, the open dashboard. See that bottom right?
Oh, right
Yeah.
here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I
So
guess you
you're
must
seeing that. You yeah, you
Mary, do you see the
Music.
other options? Do you see the other?
All I'm seeing is the dashboard.
Okay, so I know on the Mac, if I go to applications, like if I was in here and I went to applications, I could find, you know, the desktop app right in there. So I'm not sure if that's the same for PC. Do you know, Ina, as far as that?
you might want to quit the app first. So it's like a restart of the application. So you might once you have quit the Dubb desktop app, you're gonna you can restart it again by clicking the app again, and it should show first the this quick menu.
And see quit Dubb, Mary?
I'm seeing quick actions at the bottom
Yeah,
of the,
that one. Click that one. Quick actions.
but there's many things to click. There's record webcam, record screen.
Yeah, whatever
it's
one
pretty
you want.
much the same. Yeah, it's like the list here at the top. If you click the D icon, Rob, so it's like this for some PC users. So it's pretty much the same. Can record screen. It's just that it doesn't have the icons
Yeah,
compared to the quick menu
but it
or
still does the same thing though. You can just
yeah.
record whatever action you want, whether it's webcam, screen, and then just choose whatever one you want.
Well, did I need to download the app then?
You sure did.
Yeah,
If you have that, you
that's
already
the
have it.
app. I think
Yeah.
that's the app already. So if you try clicking the record screen video.
Yep.
If you click that, it's gonna show you the controls for screen recorder.
It says, do you want to record your screen plus webcam? And then it says download desktop app or download Chrome extension. I'm on
Mm,
your screen.
Might have to
Oh.
do a screen share.
Yeah, might need
'Cause I'm not
to do
sure.
some
Yeah.
screen share.
Mary, do you mind sharing your screen to show
No,
it?
and
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't
Yeah.
see where to do
Yeah,
that.
we'll make you a what is it, panelist? I think.
Yeah, the panel
Yeah, we're
is-
gonna promote you there, Mary, get you in here, and then we'll have you show.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
is.
Let me see here.
That's pretty
promote.
scary. Okay,
Yeah, I know. There you
can
go.
you see my, can you
Uh,
see it?
Let me put co-host. Let's see, is it on there? It should have the ability. There we go. Yep. Now you're good, Mary. You can share your screen.
Oh. Not seeing where to share it. Wait a minute, let me see.
It should be right down in the
Share, there it is, okay,
yeah, yep.
share. Okay,
Okay.
Okay, this is the Dubb dashboard from the browser. So from here, okay, can you go to so just to clarify, Mary, have you downloaded the desktop app already or not yet?
I
You
did
haven't checked.
today. Yes, a few hours ago.
Okay, then you
Mm.
can click the search at the lower left of your screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, then search for Dubb. DUBB. Okay, there you go. Open.
Yep.
There you go.
So now you just select what you want, Mary. Do you want to record screen? Do you want to record webcam? So if you click record screen, that should open up the menus that you saw earlier, the controls.
oh, that was not visible before.
Do you see it on your side? We can't see it here because I think you have the button selected that says don't show
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Can you see it now?
You have to
Mhm.
select we just select show the controls so we can show for training purposes, but it's
Yeah.
defaulted not to show to
Okay.
us.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Cool. All right, get recording, Mary.
Oh, thank you,
Sweet.
thank
Nice. Perfect. Any other questions on that, Mary?
No, but can I have this recording, please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. We'll have it on our YouTube. When is it going up later today, Ina? Right? I think on
Yeah.
YouTube.
As soon
Okay.
as this as soon as this live training is over, and the transcoding is done, I'll upload it to the Dubb support and send it to you, Mary.
Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Perfect. Cool. All right. So let's see back over here. Renee. All right, Renee, let me pop back over here. Okay. The issue with the playlist. Okay, so let me share my screen and we'll kind of work our way through this one. Okay, so under here, so you said the playlist wasn't showing. You were saying that this was not showing below, right, Renee?
That would be correct. Mhm.
Okay.
Now
So-
it showed up once and then it disappeared and I couldn't get it to get back in.
Okay, so I think Nina, correct me if I'm wrong here on this, but we'll go down this area first. So when you have a video, if you go under details, let's see, advanced options. Is there a little button in here that's selected hide playlist? Is it
Yes,
right?
disable playlist thumbnail. Just above the autoplay.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Yeah.
So Renee, within your video there that you're saying it's not showing, is this checked or unchecked? Do you know?
I don't know. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna go back in really quick.
Yeah. Just,
Let me edit
doing
video.
it.
Let me go in because I want to get this resolved.
It's under the details tab, by the way, because the
Yeah.
video is recorded.
Under advanced options, right?
Yep, yep.
Mm-mm.
Okay, wait a minute. So what was your question? What number? It's display playlist.
Thumbnails. Yeah. Is that checked or unchecked? Blue
Just
check or no blue check?
disable playlist thumbnails. Is that the
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Yep.
It's checked.
Okay.
Should
Uncheck
it
that.
not be?
Yeah, uncheck that.
Disable playlist thumbnails. I don't even know what that means. What does that
Yeah.
mean?
Pretty much if you have this checked,
Let me
you
see.
will not see the playlist below.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at it. Yay! It's
Sweet.
there.
All right.
Yeah,
How do
some
you get
people-
the how do
Some
you
people
I
use
don't
it
think
to
it's
hide
very
the
descriptive. I
playlist.
think I just don't think it's that descriptive, right? I guess I probably didn't know what that meant. Other question I have for you, how do you get the length of the video? Oh, hold on, I'm playing myself here. How do you get the length of the video shown on the video? Is that just the title?
Shown in the video. You mean like
You know
when
how-
the
You know, you'll have like
animated
2 minutes
thumbnail?
long or, yeah, hold on a second.
So kind of
Yeah.
like this. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go sent.
This,
I saw it right there. It had video, a couple seconds on your face.
Yeah, like right here,
There.
right?
Yep.
That should be under the settings too, right? I think under here. Because I think it's a disable, because if you don't want to show the time, you don't have to have it. But isn't it a default, I think to show?
yeah, that's the default, but you can go to,
Oh, I pressed so many buttons at this point. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
I'll stop sharing if you want.
let me
there you
share
go.
my screen.
Yep.
So you can go here in the first profile picture, then go to yeah, it's not showing because I'm already in here. So profile picture, go to your settings, then go to customization, and under this part, if you don't want that duration, then just delete it.
Oh, wait, hold on a
Yes,
second. Where are you at? You're on
Um,
where?
Yeah, so
From
we're
the
back to
Dubb dashboard, click your profile picture at the top right, then go to your settings.
So you're going through your profile, not on the landing page.
Yeah, this is a main
That's
setting. So
Great.
yeah.
Yeah, then under
yeah.
customization, under share and send,
Yeah.
the default watch button there, the text is watch video, then the duration of the video. So if you don't want the
Mm.
duration of the video, then just delete it, then save.
Why would they do that on the landing page? That seems
'Cause
odd.
this is the because this would be
This
the
is the-
setting for all your videos. Like this would be right, that's why.
Yeah,
But this is kind of your setup.
this is for the copy and paste option for the animated GIF. So
Right.
this will
Ah.
not show in
Oh,
the
got it.
video landing page.
Okay, got it. All right, well, you guys solved my problem. Thank you. As
Sweet.
I was clicking a million buttons and I was like, okay, why is this not showing that I had it once? Okay, cool.
Renee, last thing
Thank
though,
you.
don't spend hours on one video though. Like, because I know you said in the beginning, like as long as you got good light in front of you, you get your sound, you're good. Just have your personality, do your thing, and get out. It's
Oh my gosh, I did
it's
send to a
like-
couple friends. They're like, it looks good. Well, that's my perfection piece. I
well,
know
if
that
you want
said-
to, hey, listen, we have an email, feedback@dubb.com. So if you want to send us an example, send it over and then we can give you feedback, because my favorite line is David Mamet. He's a really good screenwriter, and one of his famous lines is get in late and get out early.
No, I know, right? Because it's never going to be, and we're not a professional narrator, so we're
No,
going
but
to
just get interesting. You're interesting right away. Say what you want to say and then get out.
I have a question. Well, I have you just real quickly, if you guys don't mind, just a quick question. So I have like a researcher who researches open positions across the nation, blah, blah, blah. We gather information, then we send them like an email drip campaign through my CRM.
Mhm.
So what is the best strategy for the sequence of that? I mean, I see you guys have a workflow too. As far as like feeding them information, I mean, I was going to do like that 30-second video and then on the landing page, and then it would default to like a longer video of explaining a little bit more. Do you have any I don't know, coaching on that.
Is this, these are cold contacts?
Oh, these are cold. Yeah, these are
Are-
cold as ice.
Okay, Arctic, here we go. All right, so for
Yeah, I
Arctic,
mean, we're also sending, we use Meet Alfred and we also do like an automated LinkedIn invite,
oh yeah,
which
like a
is
third
at the
party.
same time, which is I mean, it's awesome. I mean, really, they were, that, you know, there's a really high rate of acceptance on that, which is
Yeah.
good. So then I'll be using that Dubb. So I think that I'll do is I'll go through every day and maybe do 10 quick little,
Yeah.
you know, videos on LinkedIn through the messaging. I'll probably get more hits that way, probably. But I'm just, you know how it goes. You got to hit them a couple different ways.
Of course. Yeah, no, there's we find with the cold stuff, cold is always different. It's a very, we do a lot of tests with it in terms of subject lines and all the outreach stuff. It seems short and punchy is better for subject lines, right to the point. A little more, not too vague where someone has no idea, but something quick and punchy. How does it relate to them? And then within there, just a quick message. Quick, as far as getting them to respond, asking a question. Does that make sense? How does that sound? So at least they're responding back. And once they respond back, then you can kind of get into a nice video about like 1 minute, maybe, about what you're offering, things like that. But definitely not out of the initial. The initial, you just want them to respond. You want them to respond back. And then you can set up the rest of them. So I think from a strategy perspective,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, I think my open rates for my subject lines are pretty high. I
Yeah.
will tell you, even when you're, so like your point, you've got two sides. You have a client. It's not unlike real estate. You've got a client that's paying you to find someone, then you've got the person you've got to find, right? So when you are trying to nurture the candidate side or the job seeker side, sometimes they will not reply for 4 or 5 messages. It's
Sure.
crazy.
No, I bet,
So
especially candidate side. Yeah. No, I bet.
yeah, well, especially if you're, a high demand area or something.
Right.
So,
Right.
so you're saying, because I don't think you'll get a response. I don't think
Yeah.
email it.
But that's the thing with cold. That's why Arctic's tough. Cold
It is like you
cold
have to
stuff.
do it because if you just get one,
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
it
You should
pays.
A/B test it. You should test it. Test it one way, short and
Okay.
punchy, test it the other. But I think they're not going to make that initial decision right off that first thing. It's all
Nope.
about getting them to communicate. And
It's
then
also about the pain. Like it's
yeah,
it's the timing of it.
yeah, I mean, there's short, punchy ways to write. That's all in the writing. I would use the AI writer, that was shown earlier, kind of play with it, put some phrasing in there, have it kick back to you. Keep the duration of the word short, so it's quick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Kind
Yeah.
of play with that, and then test both. That's what we usually do. We do a lot of A/B testing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll try.
Yeah, yeah, and don't spend a lot of time on videos. Last time I'm going to say it. All right, that's very cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Renee. All right, so let's see. Okay, real quick on that and teleprompter tip, Renee, you had about that. Any tip there because my eyes are looking not directly at the camera. Any tips? So a lot of the times too, you can lean into the fact that like I had a demo the other day with this guy, and his camera was up the top, like his external camera above his computer, so it was really higher up. You know what I mean? And obviously the teleprompter is going to be down here. So we're talking about distance from, if this was the camera, like my eyes are up like this, or let's say I'm looking at the camera like this. This is me looking into the camera, but pretend it was higher. Then this would be me looking down at the teleprompter script. So there's a big gap in between. I think you just lean into that. You start with the eye contact. Hey, this is Rob from Dubb. I wanted to send you this video because I wanted to talk to you about these rates that I've seen here. It's really important to dive into the numbers. And right here, it says 0.5%, blah, blah, blah. So you just lean into the fact that you are checking something out and relaying the information, but it's obvious that you're kind of referencing something, but you just come back up and make eye contact. I think it's just how you deliver that. If it is closer, but not exact, I don't think people really care. A lot of the times when people FaceTime, you'll notice that people are looking at themselves the whole time or on Zoom on their phone. They're not looking at the other person. So I think humans are used to seeing that now in a way. So those would be my 2 suggestions on that.
Yeah, my desktop has a really high, it's the can't talk. The camera's very high. I've been doing recording with a ring light with just with my iPhone, and I think I think it's better because you're kind of facing, you're like right at it.
Yep.
So the teleprompter is going to be like right in front of me, and I probably won't see my face, but I don't think that. I mean, I won't, which probably better maybe that I'm
It's
not.
gonna be a little better. You know where the little green light is. So you know where that's at. Just look at the
Yeah.
green light. That's what you
So I
gotta do.
found like the iPhone is better on the app, is a little bit easier, and then I'll go back to the desktop to do like editing and stuff is what I usually do.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be easier. Plus, when you have it's just leaning into whatever you have, That's
Yeah,
really what it is. It's not shying away from it. It's leaning into it more,
yeah, I
you know?
got you.
So, yeah.
Thank
Even get a
you.
couple old school pieces of paper and kind of fluffle through them. Be like, listen, I have these documents. Just kidding, don't do that. Paper, what is paper anymore?
I love paper.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's see. Kyan, when I go to share and send, can we send when I go to share and send, can we do SMS text messages and where to send email or clipboard or social media or embed code? Where can I go to share and send when we do SMS text messages? So if it's on your phone, Kyan, so if you have the mobile app here, right? So here's the mobile app. Choose a video from the video library in here, whatever video it is. Select the video. There it is there. And then all you're going to do is see the little paper airplane icon right up here at the top. You can tap that there. That'll open up your text messaging, send it that way. Or if you want to, you can tap the little three dots down over here, tap that there, and then just do copy URL for SMS right there. And then you just drop it in your text and send it out. And that's how you do that. Okay, so can I upload background dub video as a YouTube short? Background dub video as a YouTube short. If you have the right YouTube shorts are in vertical format. So all you'd have to do is, I guess, pull up like this. Let me share my screen. You could pull up like if you had like a photo on your like you have a photo saved to your computer, you could just pull it up on your computer. Just pull up the image, right? The screenshot, whatever it is, and then just click record screen in the desktop app. Close these. Go here to 9:16, and let me open this up. And then you just have it here. You could have to use the webcam here. You put your face down over here or up top or wherever you want it. And then you would have that dub image or whatever image you've screenshotted. Yeah, you just crop it around it however you want to do it. And then you just record the video in this format, just like that. Does that make sense, Kyan? If you can hear me, Kyan. Yeah, but that's how you do it. Desktop app, 9:16. Jai, Rob looking sharp with the, oh, hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. My hair grows back pretty quick. So by next week, I'm gonna have long hair again. I always switch it up. It's like I'm in the witness protection program. Maybe I'll have a beard next week. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what's John, that's a good question. I have no idea. I'm not sure on that one. Let's see the Dubb URL link. You can't have the video at the end. You can only have the number. Okay. Okay, Jai. Go ahead, Jai. I think you had an additional question. Hey, Jai. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you've been good. Are you still here? Is Jai still here? Jai, are you still here? I don't see your dad, kind. I think he took off. Okay. Let's see what else we got. John. Hey, John. Good as always to see you. Hey, Rob, can the video be a part of the workflow? John, if you want to turn your mic on, good to see you. Go ahead if you want. John, is John still here? I think John's still here. Hey, John. John, can you hear me okay?
Your mic is on mute.
Oh, yeah,
John,
just go
oh,
ahead.
yeah, what's your
John, if you
first?
want.
John Rockmore.
On the bottom of the video, can you say hello, Rob, on the text on the Dubb mobile app? Okay, so John, if you can hear me okay, this is how you do that. So let me show you that really quick on the mobile app. Let me connect this here. Okay, let me share my screen. All right, so if I was going to add some text, I'm going to open up my camera before with the blue camera icon. So I'm going to record my clip. Hey, here I am recording the clip. Here we go. And then all I would do is just tap the clip right here, and I would click edit. Clip. And once I come in here, I'm going to click the little T button below the scissors, T for text. And I could say, hi, John. Just like this. maybe add a little smiley face. And I can change the color of the text inside. And I can pinch this to make it bigger or smaller. I can turn it around like this. So I could throw this right up at the top of it, hit the blue check mark. And now this clip right here will have the text. So if I click it and hit play,
Clip.
there it is.
Hey, here
Right
I am
there.
recording the clip. Here we go.
And that'll be per clip. So you can change the text per clip if you wanted to do that. Does that make sense, John? If you can hear me, if your mic's not on, you can just throw something in the chat if you want to.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
I'm so sorry because I got a phone call at the same time. Yeah, I was the workflow part. Like I said, because I haven't purchased it as of yet, but
Okay.
being able to have that as a response to someone that's emailing you, that's what I was looking at. It the workflow is having a video as a response mechanism. Is that possible?
I think that, yeah, that's right. If someone does something, you can have a response back, right? Typically it's another video and it takes them somewhere else, right?
Yes, yeah, that's what I was looking for, sir.
Yeah. That's correct, right? In the
Yeah.
workflow? Yeah. Yes. Yep.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Good to hear you as always, John.
It's good to be heard at my age.
Hey, I hear you on that. See, I know it's nice.
Oh, look at you. You're like 10 minutes old, man. I'm an old
Hey.
guy.
Deceptive. Hey, I'm 49. Deceptive.
49. Dude,
Yeah.
if I could just get 49
Oh,
back.
come on.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
60
hey.
years old. I'm 60.
You look fantastic in that photo. You look
Okay.
great skin. Great skin.
Yeah, with my son and all of my friends from college, their children are having children and graduating from college. I have a young one, so old dog, I guess.
Hey, keeping you young. Keeping you young. That's what they do. That's awesome.
Amen.
Cool. Well, awesome, John, as always. Let's see a couple more before we pop out here. I think it's Michael. If I am farming a specific street of 50 homes, how many landing pages can I create? 50 homes, huh? Well, I guess technically, I mean, is there do we have a limit on presets? I don't think we do, right?
Yeah. No, we don't have
Yeah.
limit for presets.
Yeah. No, we don't. You can put as many as you want, as far as that.
We have a lot already in the team, so
Yeah,
I
we
don't
have a
think there's
ton.
a limit.
Yeah. There's definitely not a shortage of presets. So,
We have a question from John Matukis.
yeah.
I think he sent me a message in Intercom. He's asking if we can edit like a video from YouTube. No, we can't trim out the video from YouTube unless you download the video and then upload it into Dubb. That's the time that we can trim it out. But if it is just a video link, I mean a YouTube link from YouTube to Dubb, then you're gonna have the video landing page. No, we can't trim that out, John, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
it's still a video from YouTube. So
Yeah,
maybe-
it's as long as it's MP4 format, then you can have it within Dubb, John, and you can chop it up any which way you want. Does that work, John? John Matukis, my buddy John from Boston.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you,
There
John.
you
How
go.
are
Oh, good. Yeah, so I was having a hard time. So it's my own video,
Mhm.
and there's a certain and I sent it to Anna on a MP4, and
Mhm.
I was having a hard time, trimming it the way I wanted it to. That's why I sent it to you, Anna, to see if you could do a better job than I.
Hmm. So you're using the basic editor inside Dubb, John, to
Yeah.
try to trim it? Were you having trouble just kind of moving it on the right spot and then cutting and cutting?
What happened was, okay, so I wanted to edit a certain section of it, but on the end and at the beginning, it was like still some sort of carryover from part of the thing I trimmed,
Hmm.
you know.
But you were dragging like the timeline when you were editing, stopping it, hit the scissor,
Yeah.
button, cut it, more, cut, right? And then remove.
Yes, yeah. And I still
Yeah,
had some like left over. There was like a
Mhm.
like a crossover between the audio and the video.
Crossover between the audio and the video.
There was like some lingering element of the prior part of the video that I trimmed off.
Hmm.
Not making any sense.
I wonder why there would be an audio drag. So in other words, if I said, "Hey, check out the Dubb mobile app," when I was saying app, it was already on a different video clip of something else, but the app part, the last part of the
Yeah,
word.
right, yeah, right.
Um, you might have to just trim it more. You might have to chop. Yeah, I mean
That's a good idea.
that's weird. Yeah.
Okay,
Have to
all right.
chop it.
Let me
Yeah.
look at it again. Maybe I'm not
I didn't
good at
get
it.
it as well, John. I didn't receive the MP4. Maybe you can upload it
All
into
right,
the,
I'll read
then
it.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, like upload it
Okay.
to Dubb, John, and then Ina can download it and then
Ah,
chop it.
gotcha.
And
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, that's weird. Hopefully that gets fixed. Um, okay, so let's see. I saw from Denise, two quick questions in here. And then Tom. So Denise, what is the difference between desktop app and Chrome extension? How do I get desktop app as I have the Chrome extension? So Denise, is Denise still in here? Denise, are you still here? I don't see her
I don't
name.
hear anymore. I gave
Yeah.
her the link for the Chrome
Okay.
extension and desktop app, so
Okay, cool.
should be good.
Thanks, Ina. And then Tom, I have a quick question about the testimonial video. Tom, I see you still here. Do you want to turn your mic on, Tom? Go ahead. If you want to go ahead. I
How you
did.
doing?
Oh, hey, yeah, Tom, what's going on,
Hey,
my
buddy.
man? How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I saw your name, but I'm like, wait, now I see your face. Now I know who you are. What's up,
Yeah,
Tom?
yeah. Hey, I just did that review for you. So
Mm,
it just so take a look at it. I just emailed it to you. But hey, real
sweet.
quick question.
Yeah.
On the video testimonials,
Mhm.
in the process of starting that ball rolling, I got one sent to me, but he said he could not review it. Like once you recorded it,
Mhm.
he could cancel it, but he couldn't see himself to make sure he liked what he recorded. Did he miss something or
Hmm. Yeah, see, I think, when you're doing this, I don't know, was he on the mobile app or what was he? It was on a desktop or was he
I think it
recording?
was probably on a desktop. So I sent him a video, asked him if he could do a video testimonial. He said, sure, he did,
Hmm.
but he wasn't able to watch himself to say, okay, yeah, it's good. Let me send it.
I think there is a on the reply with video when someone sends it back, isn't there like a little was there a playback button or no? Was it just drop the email in and just send?
He couldn't find a playback
I don't
button.
think there's a
And then I sent it to one of my guys and they said you can cancel it and do it over,
yeah.
but there wasn't a playback button. So you guys may want to tweak that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's actually might be
Yeah, I
it's a good
checked it.
suggestion, Tom. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll get that in the with the team, and yeah,
Thanks,
might
Tom. That's
get that.
actually a pretty cool
Yeah.
suggestion, actually. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. It's pretty neat.
Hey, listen, for everybody on this call, I've been on this platform for a few months, and you could tell Rob's awesome, Darius, and the rest of the team. But this application is for real. It's a great way to communicate and separate yourself from a typical email that gets sent out. My response rate has been drastically higher, and it's good. And they back up what they say, which this is evidence the amount of time Rob and team are spending. So just wanted to tell everybody on this call.
Appreciate that, Tom. We appreciate the kind words. Let me give you the
Yep.
let me give you the lasers here if this works. Hold on. Is this gonna work? Why does mine not work lately? Do I need my thumbs out? What's going on? Does my
I don't know how
hardware?
to do that. I don't know how to do that.
You gotta have a Mac older than what, 2022, or 2021, whatever it is. What is
Yeah.
going on? Forget it. I give up. Whatever. Love you guys. Hey, listen, thanks for showing up, everybody. We're gone for the rest of the week. Sorry, Rob and Ina show is done. Darius will be back tomorrow. Come and experience the Darius experience Thursday, Friday. But awesome seeing everybody, and we'll see you next
No
time.
worries. Hey, Ina.
Yep.
Rob, I'll see you, brother.
Hey, you're in the
Yeah.
Philippines, right?
Yep.
Hey, congratulations. Your guy won a gold medal.
Yeah, we have two so far from in the Paris
No, I think it's
Olympics.
3. I think it's two gold and a bronze.
Yeah,
awesome.
and yeah, there might be another one for boxing. So hopefully we get that too.
Oh, he done. No, he got the gold medal. There's another one for boxing. You're right. And then guess what? They gave him a condo to go with his medal.
True. Hopefully.
Not bad.
Amen.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
luck, kid. I thought about you for sure.
Thank
That's
you so
awesome.
much, John.
So cool. Sweet. All right, everybody.
See you guys.
See you next time. Bye, guys.